Let us think of education as the means of developing our greatest abilities, because in each of us there is a private hope or dream which, fulfilled, can be translated into benefit for everyone and greater strength for our nation. If not us, who? If not now, when? There are risks and costs to action, but they are far less than the long-range risks of comfortable inaction. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. The goal of education is the advancement of knowledge and the dissemination of truth. Let us not seek the Republican answer or the Democratic answer, but the right answer. Let us not seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us accept our own responsibility for the future. Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. Children are the world's most valuable resource and its best hope for the future. Our progress as a nation can be no swifter than our progress in education. The Chinese use 2 brush strokes to write the word crisis. One brush stroke stands for danger, the other for opportunity. In a crisis, be aware of the danger, but recognize the opportunity. Life is never easy. There is work to be done and obligations to be met, obligations to truth, to justice, and to liberty. Leadership and learning are indispensable to one another. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. It is time for a new generation of leadership to cope with new problems and new opportunities. For there is new world to be won. Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names. We must use time as a tool, not as a couch. The time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. We must find time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives. Do not pray for easy lives, pray to be stronger men. Too often we enjoy the comfort of opinion without the discomfort of thought. Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe to assure the survival and the success of liberty. Our problems are man-made, therefore, they may be solved by man. No problem of human destiny is beyond human beings. A man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an idea lives on. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. The ignorance of one voter in a democracy impairs the security of all. The greater our knowledge increases, the more our ignorance unfolds. We have the power to make this the best generation of mankind in the history of the world or make it the last. When power leads man toward arrogance, poetry reminds him of his limitations. When power narrows the area of man's concern, poetry reminds him of the richness and diversity of existence. When power corrupts, poetry cleanses. Physical fitness is not only one of the most important keys to a healthy body, it is the basis of dynamic and creative intellectual activity. The rights of every man are diminished when the rights of one man are threatened. Mankind must put an end to war before war puts an end to mankind. Mothers all want their sons to grow up to be president, but they don't want them to become politicians in the process. A child miseducated is a child lost. Liberty without learning is always in peril, and learning without liberty is always in vain. Things do not happen. Things are made to happen. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. If we cannot end now our differences, at least we can help make the world safe for diversity. Peace is a daily, a weekly, a monthly process, gradually changing opinions, slowly eroding old barriers, quietly building new structures. And however undramatic the pursuit of peace, that pursuit must go on. The cost of freedom is always high, but Americans have always paid it. And one path we shall never choose, and that is the path of surrender or submission.